As we can see, there has been a surge in the use of urban solar rooftops everywhere. Solar panels are being used in schools, offices, and even in marketplaces. But what if I told you that urban solar rooftops are more than this, and even this? Hi, I'm Anveshika Singh, team lead for Team Sustainability Champions, and my topic today is residential solar rooftops in urban India. So, before starting, let's get a little background on solar panels. There are mainly three kinds here in India. The first one is an off grid plant. So, an off grid plant stores extra energy produced by solar panels in battery banks. And this is mostly used for places with lesser sunlight or with more frequent power cuts. The second kind is an on grid plant. Now, these plants store the extra energy inside utility banks, which send the extra energy back to the government. This way, the user can earn a profit named a subsidy, which is provided by the government itself. Third kind is a hybrid plant. Now, this is a mix of both the on grid and off grid plant. We might assume that the vast topic that solar energy is, it has a lot of denialism, echo chambers, or even a lot of miscommunication in it. But fortunately, it doesn't. But here are a few examples of this. The first one is related to the cost of the solar rooftops. It says that the solar rooftops are so expensive, but despite the cost of it, the maintenance is even more. So is it really worth the expense? Now, to answer this, I might say that those solar rooftops cost a bit more in the starting of the plan. They can be easily subsidized on the type of solar rooftop you buy, and normally too by the government. So, in this situation, I would suggest that we get on-grid plants. As I mentioned earlier in the video, they are more common because of the amount of subsidy we get. And along with this, the benefits of having a solar rooftop are numerous, like less power shortages, easier supply of energy, and saving of money in the long term. And thirdly, if we do something good for the environment, it will be better for us. So even if we do spend a bit more on the environment, it will at the end impact us in a good way. The second misconception is on the fact that the carbon footprints are not really reduced by the usage of solar rooftops. But you see, to that I'd like to say that unclean energy is one of the ways in which our carbon footprints they increase very drastically. And when we use more widely available cleaner energy sources like solar energy, we can see a drastic difference in the carbon emissions. This is because we help reduce the carbon footprints by so much and the toxic air that it causes. And nowadays we can see a lot of examples of a lot of diseases, even terminal diseases like lung cancer that are happening due to toxic environment. And the increase in climate change is just so much that using cleaner energy sources can have a drastic impact on that. And this is also one of the reasons why most of the factories and companies nowadays are supporting solar panels and solar energy over our traditional energy methods that we use. The third and the last misconception is that solar rooftops are not really for everyone. They're for people with individual roofs and for those who can afford it. So for this, I would like to say that if you're living with shared roofs, it would be great if you could contribute and get a solar rooftop, because at the end it's all going to be for the environment, which is all going to come back to you. And for those who really can't afford solar rooftops, there are always government initiatives and programs that are held every year, and they have a mission to get people who cannot really afford solar rooftops to get them solar rooftops so that they can also help in contributing to the environment. Thank you so much, and I would like to add that during this time I had a wonderful opportunity to interview Miss Alice Gyani, and here are a few snippets from my interview.